Okay, so I am back because my video I made a little while ago is too big to put on TikTok, and so therefore it will not be heard from people on TikTok. So I'm gonna cut it up a little bit. Okay, so my video I made a little bit ago was about the Epstein files, how it's a distraction and we need to get focused. And do we think that anything's going to come out of it? Okay, so they signed the bill to release the Epstein files. Do we really believe that anything's going to happen with it? No. It's been a big distraction. Nothing's going to happen. They found these text messages from this chick that's in the House. She's a delegate from the Virgin Islands. She was texting back and forth with Epstein during some kind of congressional hearing. And they couldn't even vote to censure her, which would take her off of committees that are national security. And apparently that means nothing to the Republicans because they decided not to vote. 3 Republicans decided not to vote to censure her. 4 Republicans decided they just don't want to vote. 3 of them did not have an excuse. The one gentleman did have an excuse. He said that he had some family problems. I'll excuse him. Then we had 4 that just said present. That's not a vote. So we can't even vote to censure someone who was involved with Epstein, which all you're doing is stripping them from being on committees. Now, this is a woman that can't vote, so it doesn't matter. She shouldn't be on committees that have security clearance. So I'm not even understanding how she has security clearance that the Congress doesn't even have. She's just a delegate. She can't vote because Virgin Islands is just, a piece of property that we own. It's not a state in our country, so she cannot vote, but she is allowed to be on committees that know our national security, that knows our secrets, if you want to say. So she's in some high profile committees. How she got there, I'm not going to say. I'm not sure, but probably because she did a lot of dirty things. Because there's other House of Representatives that belong there because they do have a vote and they do represent us, the United States of America. But anyway, none of my business, I guess. I'm a taxpayer, but I guess I don't have a say-so, which is the problem right now. So we need to be focused on policies, because what's going to happen when the midterms come, that everyone's so focused on Epstein that nothing's happening with Epstein or whatever's the new thing in a month or two, because nothing comes out, there'll be another distraction that ends up our focus on something else instead of policies, is the Democrats will win. And if they win, then everything is over. Just so you know. They will impeach. They will spend all our tax money on trial, going after everyone. You have to remember who they're going to go after. Steve Bannon, Alex Jones, Benny Johnson, Steven Crowder. All these people that have been speaking the truth and putting all this stuff out, they're going to go after them. So just remember, when we're not voting for the America First people, the real America First, the people that want to put America first, the MAGA, which is America First. MAGA, we need to be voting for that. That is what this whole thing started. So we need to be focused on America First policies that are helping Americans. Affordability, be able to afford groceries, be able to afford a house, a rent. We're renting right now. Our rent went up in October. $150, and it went up. Why is it still going up? It should not be going up. It should be going down by now. Yes, I get it takes time. Believe me, I understand economics. It should be, it takes time. It's not going to take 10 months for the economy to be where it was in 2020. It's not. But prices shouldn't be going up. They should have just stopped going up or down. Really, it should just be fixed for right now until the tariffs start coming in and we start paying down debt. Inflation is down astronomically. So right there, our prices shouldn't be going up. Because inflation was at like 9% and now it's like 3%. So why are prices going up when inflation went down 6%? Not sure. Maybe somebody that knows economics a little bit better than me can answer that question. But either way is, if we don't get our heads fixed on, our focus fixed on the country and what is important to all Americans and fixing America. I'm not saying the Epstein files aren't important. I'm not saying that these women don't deserve justice. These files have been there for years and years and years. We've already seen 30,000 files. 30,000 files. If you don't see names in those 30,000 files, do you think there's going to be names somewhere else in all the other 30,000 files that are supposedly sitting somewhere? Believe me, there's no names. There's no way for us to know who was on these islands. What happened to the flight manifest that we had? The flight manifest disappeared. That's where the names were. That's where we can find out who went to the island. Where did those go? Everyone's focused on the list. The lawyer said there is no list. People like this do not make a list. Do you think they really have a list of who went to the island just sitting somewhere? Come on, people, use your brains. There's no list. There may be files that implicate people. Yes, of course. But there's 30,000 files. So you're telling me not one name's on these 30,000 files that already have been released, that are public for us to look at, has no names on it? But you think 30,000 more might have a name on them? The emails, they implicated people. Why don't we just go after these people that we know? Hakeem Jeffries. What about him getting money? Do we care about that? Do we care about that? Nope, we don't care about that. What do we care about? What do we care about? That's what I'm not understanding. What do we care about? What do we feel is going to be enough? 30,000 more files? How do you know when they say there's nothing else? How do you know there's something else? Why? Because they're not giving you names? 30,000 files. There wasn't a name in 30,000 files. You think 30,000 more files, is there going to be more names? There's not going to be names. I don't understand what you want. But if we don't get it together, this country will no longer be United States of America. It will be the socialist country of America, or whatever the Democrats name it, once they take control. So please, people, get focused on America First, MAGA. That's what's important right now. Register to vote. You want to vote red because you don't want socialism. Believe me, you think socialism's great when you think everything's free? The money will run out and we will have nothing. Take it from Cuba. Take it from Venezuela. The money runs out. Nothing's free. So, anyway, that's first part of my rant, and I'll be doing some more.